Tonight was one of those nights where you easily could have scored more than the 4 runs, but you didn't need to because of Jose Berrios. How impressed were you with how he maintained his composure and how he went through that one? Well,
2 parts. You know, I think the offensive side, it makes you a little apprehensive when you miss opportunities. We left a lot of guys out there. We had chances, it seemed like, almost every inning. You know, they got a couple points early on Jose. But he was throwing the ball good even when they scored those couple of solo runs. And he settled in and really didn't have a lot of trouble that he had to deal with after that. You know, that 8th inning was huge after the leadoff hit to get the strikeout and then one pitch double play, trying to measure how far to let him go there in the 8th. And then, you know, good things offensively. Dozier had a nice hit opposite way and Miggy hitting a 3-0 homer. You know, some of those big things offensively that help us enable to win the game.
How big was it to see Max get 2 nice shots off of a lefty, considering?
You know, he was aggressive tonight, and he got fastballs, and he didn't miss. You know, we got a little bit of good fortune on the ball that Abreu deflected, even though he scalded that ball. You know, it's a double play, and you might not get that run in from third, so that was a big play for us. But he looked good tonight off that left. He stayed right in there.
With the relative ease Berrios had the rest of the night after the early stuff, does that speak to more of his maturity as a pitcher and how far he's come since the beginning of the season?
I think there's a lot to be said about, you know, the path that he's been on. You know, he's gone deep now a couple times when we've needed it. You know, when Irvin's had a couple shorter starts preceding him, which has really picked us up collectively. But I think that he's starting to understand a little bit how to maintain. You know, he hasn't had a ton of adversity, but he still, you know, navigates himself pretty well. I thought there was a stretch there in the 6th or 7th inning. We started overthrowing a slider a little bit, but, you know, he had good enough fastball command to trust to get back on track.
Was there a sliver of a chance you'd send him back out there for the 9th with 97 pitches?
I wasn't too interested in that. I know his pitch count was okay. He's a strong young man. You know, you don't want to taint those outstanding starts potentially by trying to extend him. And with his youth and a lot of factors, you know, there might be a time where he gets that opportunity, maybe a little different score, but I wanted to go to Kinsler there.
Well, what's it say when someone like him has so many quick innings, say like a 5-pitch inning, a 7-pitch inning, a 10-pitch inning? What does that say when you see?
Well, I hope that's some of the things that he's learning. The fact that he can have those quicker innings by, you know, not trying to strike everybody out and pitch to weak contact. You know, that's what gets you deeper into games. You know, his pitch count got up there, you know, fairly quickly the first couple innings, some of the work he had to get through. But, you know, the fact that he was able to have some of those crisp innings got him through 8 innings.
But he also did it by ground balls. He hasn't hardly done that at all in his short career. Is there something he's doing differently, or was it just kind of luck of the draw where the guys were hitting the ball?
No, I think that one inning he had 3 ground balls. You know, I think he just uses that 2-seamer a little bit, which gets the movement and gets more top of the ball. And, you know, he's got enough 4-seam to elevate for strikeouts, but the 2-seam works, and that's how one of the reasons you can keep your pitch count down.